Okay, so that intro was of the van being pulled into the shop to get the window fixed. So does that mean the window is fixed? Let's go take a look. And the window is fixed. We have a real window on my van that I'm knocking on. But what you guys don't know is that intro was actually shot yesterday. What happened yesterday is I pulled my van in because they said they had the window fixed, or the window in. Bella got off her leash, so I have to grab her leash. And what happened is when they were in fixing the van, they're like, oops, this is the wrong window. There's Barrett barking. It was actually for the driver's side, so they had to order another window to get this one fixed. This is actually, what day is today? I don't even know. Today's what? Is today Friday? Thursday. Today's Thursday. It's Veterans Day, actually, so thank you to all the veterans out there. But so the van that intro was shot on Wednesday. Today is Thursday. They got another window in. Ironically enough, they were able to get one in 24 hours. Go figure. I don't know how that happened. But the window is actually fixed today. And what we're doing, come on, Bella, this way, because I got Bella on my leash, is, hey, guess what? It's raining here in Washington. Can you figure? But right now, Sam and Cooper are in the garage back there because we're putting Sam's boat together and getting things kind of tied up on that. So I'm going to turn this camera back on after I get Bella hooked back up to her leash because she broke free somehow, and we're going to put that boat together. So did I say we're going to put that boat together? I did. That's what we're going to do. So stick around for the next clip. So what we're doing right now is Sam and I, or Sam was, I didn't really help out at all. Don't close that door yet because I'm going to shoot a video inside this van. He is getting the rest of the gear out of this van for the boat that's in the garage, but I want to take you guys inside of the van and show you how I used to sleep my first 3 or 4 months living in a van. Take a look.
That's it? Oh.
So this is the van that I built out, and that's where I used to sleep. So I'm going to climb back into this bed and give you guys a view of what it was like for the Nomoc to sleep in the Nomoc 1. This brings back memories. Let me get this box out of the way and put it over to the side and make sure my wet feet don't get on top of his bed. But this is where the Nomoc, let me get my feet over here. I used to sleep in this van for, like I said, 3 or 4 months. And wow, this is bringing back memories. Wow, if you guys could get inside my brain. I used to sleep right here in this van. Take a look. This was my view. I used to sleep right here. I got this huge bed that I built. This brings back memories, staring at this ceiling, sleeping in this bed. I used to have a TV, a little phone mount right there where I used to watch movies on my phone. And I would just lay here. Because the months that I lived in this van, it was January and February and half of March when I used to live in this van in Ohio. And those are the coldest months. It was down to -5 in Ohio, sleeping in this van. I had a gas generator, that one that was stolen, outside this van, running a space heater that sat on this table and pointed this way to keep me and the dogs warm when it was that cold. And it worked perfectly. But this is where I used to sleep. Right here. I spent many nights in this van sleeping right here. And I'm going through memory lane right now, guys. This is memory lane for me. Wow. How different this van is from the van that I live in now, which is right around the corner. The Nomoc 2. Who has a sister name, which is a nickname. This is the Nomoc 2. The nickname of Nomoc 2, which is done by another subscriber, is called Shelter. So we have the Nomoc 2, nicknamed Shelter, and we have the Nomoc 1. It was cool to go down that memory lane. The rain's starting to come down really hard right now, so I'm going to get these dogs back into my van, head into that garage, and we're going to put that boat together. See you soon. Man, what a difference 2 minutes makes here in Washington. The dogs were just out here with no rain, and now it's raining. And then there's Cooper, the one-legged man pumping up the boat. And he's using his mechanical leg to mechanically pump up that boat.
Sam,
I think he has an advantage.
Is this comfy right here?
Yeah, let me see.
I don't want to overinflate it.
So So we're going to put this boat together. I'm going to get a tripod out and put up this camera on a tripod for us to film us putting this boat together. So see you soon. All right, guys, we are in Cooper's garage setting up Sam's boat. Here's Sam. Say hello, Sam. Sam's getting over a cold. Oh, that's definitely going in the video. That's how Sam says hello. We're not talking to him anymore. Now it's Cooper.
Hey, how's it going?
And this is his garage, so we're setting it up. There's no editing in my process, I promise you. So what's going on is they're getting these wheel horses out because Sam said, I need one more of these, so let's go to the store and get some wood to build one. And I had said, wait a second, Sam. I have some materials left over from the bed that I built in my van. So I had said, let's use this. And this is the board we're going to use to build that seat. We're going to put that down and then just measure around it and cut the exact same length.
Yeah, so Scout, or the Graham of Scout, he knew that I was going to be running sonar. So he actually, even though there's places for 3 seats, he actually sent me 2. Because he knew that I would have to cut a piece of something, some type of material to mount the sonar on. And so that's what we're doing right now, is we're cutting the material. Kevin saved the day. He actually had material, so now we don't have to go to Home Depot for this.
Yeah, so we're going to put this down on this board, take a Sharpie, measure around it. I'm going to grab my saw out of my van, and we're going to cut that, and then we're going to mount it right here where his sonar is going to go. So let me put this camera on the tripod, and you guys are going to see the steps we're going to take to cut and measure this. Stick around. It would not be a video without behind the scenes. Cooper's already laughing because what I just said. Hey, he's still cracking up. Look at him. Just laughing at me. And also, Sam's like, yeah, it's probably a good idea because what we did, we cut that whole first board. We didn't realize that the board itself is not long enough. It's got to go past the hole on each side to mount the sonar to be able to actually go into the water. So the next thing you're going to see is the real finished product.
That's practice run.
Which is going to be like 30 minutes from now, but 3 seconds from you guys. Stick around. Okay, so guys, we have the finished product right here for his mounting system. This is the old one.
Oh, Leslie always wanted a new cutting board.
This was the old one. This is what it looks like on top of the new one. And this is the reason why. So that's the length of it. It ends right here. That's the first one we built. We actually needed this much room to put his hummingbird system and his sonar that's going to be underwater to go into the outside of the hole. So that's what it looks like. Good fit?
Yeah, great.
So like about there, and that'll give you enough to...
That'll give me enough for the drop down. Okay. So now let's see where we're going to...
Cool.
That's pretty great, actually. Cut it.
Okay, so while they're fine-tuning how this boat is being built and put together, we're not going to bore you with all of the schematics when it comes to putting this thing together. I'm going to turn this camera back on when this boat is about done, because we're just going to hang out and we're going to be boys. We're maybe having a beer or two. We're going to build this out. It's Washington, so it's raining. There's the dogs. Well, there's the van. The dogs are inside because it's raining so much. So stick around for the rest of this video because 2 good friends of mine and I are going to put this boat together for Sam so we can launch it into the waters to do many good things. We can clean up the waters and also we can bring hopefully families answers to missing loved ones. So stick around for the next clip, which is over there. I have no idea why I'm walking this way. It's just because I can. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. All right, no better time for me to turn the camera on than when Corey is talking to his sister, who has no idea that I'm filming her right now, about something to deal with water and rain in Washington. Corey's wife is laughing her butt off over here on the porch. But what I want to talk to you guys about was, here's the finished product so far when it comes to putting this boat together. We got the Hummingbird mounted right there.
Yeah, we have the Hummingbird mounted right here. Everything plugs in real nice and real easy. It's super user friendly. We have these 2 connections here. If you need to get some alligator clips or something to connect to a battery terminal, you're going to go and run into town and grab that. Then also I need to get a broomstick to mount this guy here, mount the transducer. So yeah, we're making progress and it feels really, really good. Can't wait to get this on the water.
Yeah, so that's very, very cool. That's this is the progress we made so far. Get that broomstick, get that battery. Let's get this boat back put together. The next time that you guys see us is probably going to be about an hour or 2 later, but it's coming together right now. We're almost done with this. The next time that you guys see us, we'll probably have the battery and the wiring all hooked up. So stick around. We're going to put this together coming up next. Thanks, guys.
Yeah! Solix 12! Holy smokes! Dude! Wow! So it takes a while for it to boot up. It always takes at least, so it does take a little while, but once it boots up, it's booted. Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to run it because we're sitting here in a garage, and it goes off of this transducer.
Hold on one second, Sam. Let me do this. Okay, so here is the actual finished product for the most part, fine-tuning it. We're done building the boat out.
Sam made it.
I'm going to flip this camera around and have Sam explain what he's got going on. Sam?
Whoa, so what we got going on right now is pure excitement. We just turned the Hummingbird on. We have everything where it needs to be for the most part. We are going to trim this down so it can slide underneath this board. We have the Solix 12 Chirp Mega side imaging, and we just turned it on right now. You see it's just warming up. This is the beginning stages of it.
What's powering this?
We have a battery. Actually, we have a battery that was also that was donated today. We have 2 batteries that were donated, and I went and picked it up today from a wonderful supporter named Robin. Thank you so much, Robin. I'm just like blown away. Anyway, since this is the beginning, the starting simulation, it takes, oh, there it is. The simulation's on. Holy smokes. So right now, I need to go in and change all the settings. So this is just a example setting. Over here, this is your depth. This would be the time. This is your GPS speed over ground. Is what that means. You know, temperature. You know, I really don't know what. Oh, that's the volts. So it does read the volts. So from here, I'm just going to kind of play with a few buttons, and then early next week, or as soon as the rain lets up a little bit, we're going to go down to the lake and just play with this thing. I'm like super pumped. I'm probably going to run this here as a split screen. I think you can split it this way or this way here. In fact, here are some of the splits. You can see the different splits that they have here on the example. So I'll probably run it with a double. I'll probably do the side image and then the down image and just run that together. But this is just so absolutely amazing. Right now it's showing me some of the different tracking and things that you can do. It's just phenomenal. So this is an example. So like right here would be fish. All these red things, it keeps on changing because it's showing examples of what it can do. But with this here, we're going to be able to locate cars, locate fish if we want to, and but more than that, maybe be able to locate some missing people and help out the community in a big way. This has been like a huge labor of love. Everything here is for the most part has been donated. The only thing that I had to pay for out of pocket was the boat. The boat was given, but it was given at cost. So I'm extremely grateful that it was given at cost. We have the battery, the sonar, the boat was given at cost. The motors behind me, all of this stuff here, together. By the time everything's put together, we're looking at maybe $5.5 to $6 grand, and all but $700 was donated. Just the love of others. And I just wanted to say thank you guys for helping to put me in this position. I'm blown away at the support that's out there. And we're gonna, as soon as we can, we're gonna get on the water. We're gonna hone our skills, and we're gonna, make good on our contribution together. It's you guys is donating with our efforts. We're gonna get out as soon as we can and make good on this here. We're gonna hone our skills, and there are a few cases in the area that we were actually talking about today. I'm really not sure how we're gonna present that on the YouTube yet, but we'll figure that out later. But as the here and the now is that if somebody calls and says, hey, we lost somebody, a car went off the bridge, can you help? We can say yes. With that being said, guys, thank you again so much for putting me in this situation, putting us in this situation. This is absolutely huge. You guys know my friend Corey, Cooper's Amputee Lifestyle. You guys obviously know Kevin, because you're on his channel. Because you're on his channel. And don't forget we got Lee here.
We got Lee from Northern Ireland.
Yeah, you got Lee.
Lee, say something funny.
Yeah, Lee Goodwin, actually, Aqua Adventure. So he has a YouTube channel.
Oh, for crimini's sake, are you from Ireland, mate?
I'm actually English, but my wife's from Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
Oh, you're from bloody Great Britain, mate.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is just a great moment right now. But early, like I said, early next week, we're gonna get out in the water. We're gonna go ahead and drop this transducer in the water. Get that at the correct height. There's a transducer. We're just gonna do a little fine tuning, and yeah, we're gonna be taking cases and just helping folks, and that just feels really good in my heart.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So thank you guys.
Yep. Put our skills to work.
Awesome. This is awesome.
All right, so I am actually sitting in the very chair that Cooper's probably going to be sitting in quite a bit, and I'm going to be sitting in quite a bit, filming this guy quite a bit while he's looking at this.
So I'm going to teach you too, man.
So he said he's going to teach me, but remember, guys,
Yes.
my main job's on shore with doing some security purposes. But for right now, this boat, it's like 95% done. I'll just give you guys a quick walk around. That's the captain's chair, and that's the captain. There's a motor that was donated by a anonymous subscriber, and there's the filming chair there. So the boat's all put together. So what's going on with me is this is the end of this episode, and the reason why is because I'm in Washington, and now I'm standing outside in this front yard, and it's raining, and I am so sick and tired of the rain that I'm actually leaving right now after I say goodbye to these guys, and I'm heading down to Arizona to meet up with some other people. I was going to go to Oregon to meet up with Gina from Van Life with Gina, but Gina, my deepest apologies that I'm not going to make my way there because my route goes actually through Utah, and I just need to get out of this. I need to get out of all this rain stuff. I've been sleeping in this driveway for 10 days, and it's been the same temperature like this for 10 days. So I need sunshine. The dogs need places to run with sunshine because they've been cooped up. So I'm out of here. I'm leaving here about an hour or two. I just showered up in Cooper's house. The dogs and I, we're taking off. We're hitting Arizona, and we're going to be snowbirds living in the sunshine in Arizona for a couple months in the surrounding areas, maybe New Mexico and Utah. But as of right now, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. The next time we'll see you is in the sunny state. Sam's going to say goodbye to you guys. Later, guys. And then Mr. Ireland over there, who's not Irish, is going to say goodbye. And he's laughing.
Aqua
Corey,
Adventurer, the Aqua Adventurer lead.
The Aqua Adventurer. I'm going to put a link in his for his YouTube channel and mine, and also these guys here. Their link will be in the description below. But Cooper, I wanted to say thank you for your hospitality.
Absolutely.
Letting me sleep in your driveway. He paid me like $3,000 to do security for his house. No, he didn't. I'm just joking. But we're out of here, guys. I'm signing off, and I'm going to be out of this crap into the sunshine. So we'll see you later.